It wasn't a speech about Afghanistan. It was a speech about Obama and his relation with American power and preeminence. And the point was, it was subtle, but I think it was the theme of the whole speech, is that Obama is uncomfortable with either the presence, the rightness, the justice, and the use of American preeminence in the region. And he will reassert it with a sense of America's rightness. And thus, the specifics will follow. Ally with your friends and support them unquestionably. Oppose your enemies, unlike Obama with Iran, and oppose them unquestionably. And in the end, provide the defense, the means and material to back our word in the region. So it's a larger issue than just a policy here and there. And even though people aren't aggressive in wanting to reintroduce our troops in Afghanistan or Iraq, but they want a sense that America is preeminent and isn't ashamed of it or afraid of it. And I think that's what Romney conveyed today.
Peace through strength.
Exactly.
That's it. That if we were less in the world, less assertive, that things would be better. Gene Kirkpatrick once called that the blame America first view, and I think that's really quite descriptive of how Obama sees America's place in the world.
You know, when you look at Iran, which I think most people accept as you know, the most dangerous threat to the Middle East and to Israel, certainly, that's out there right now. How do you think Governor Romney would handle that differently? I mean, it's a very difficult situation.
Well, I think he's trying to convey that after 3.5 years, that the Obama administration has done essentially nothing to slow Iran's progress toward nuclear weapons down, that the efforts at diplomacy are not going to succeed in chit-chatting Iran out of its nuclear weapons program, and that the sanctions have failed to have any effect. Indeed, just in the past couple of days, the IMF projects that Iran's economy will be back on track next year, and yet its nuclear weapons program is very close to fruition. So it's a question when you say it's unacceptable for Iran to have nuclear weapons. After 3.5 years of doing nothing about it, Obama's assertions don't have any credibility, but a position based on American strength, I think, should have credibility.
And of course, you know, we know from what Governor Romney has said in the past that means having a very strong military and really sort of embracing the role of America as the superpower in this global situation. But, you know, we're going to get more specific, no doubt, when we head into the foreign policy debates that are coming up. There will be foreign policy questions at the VP debate as well as in the next presidential debate. And no doubt there'll be a moment when President Obama will say to Governor Romney, look, I've been there. I've sat in that Oval Office, and make the charge that he does not have any experience in this realm.
Well, he may try that, but, you know, the motto on President Obama's desk is the buck doesn't stop here, it stops somewhere else. Maybe it stops on George Bush's desk. Maybe it stops with the producer of the Mohammed video. It never seems to be a situation where he's prepared to take hard decisions, with a few exceptions, to be sure. The killing of Osama bin Laden